to Mommy in Chief. I'm Karyn Parsons, and today we are chatting with Supermom and Senior VP at A&R, Madeline Nelson. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
So happy to be here.
Oh, good. Thank you. I want to hear a little bit about what you do. Can you tell us a little bit about your job?
So Senior VP of A&R means that across all of the labels where I am at Sony, and there are now 4 major labels, I work with the artists, I work with the senior staff, and then I work also with the staff in between. Sort of anything that has to do with the process of from signing the artist to actually getting a record out the door, I get to have my hands in just a little bit.
Okay, that's a lot. So that brings us to the next question is I would love to know how you're balancing all this. You have a son, TJ, right?
Yes.
And can you tell us a little bit about TJ?
TJ is 12 years old, constantly reminding me that he is soon going to be 13.
Oh, nice.
Loves basketball, doesn't love school so much. For him, school is his way to basketball.
Okay.
Good grades means he gets to play basketball.
Well, if there's something that's at least pushing him through, that's
incentive.
That's good, some incentive.
So I've got myself a young athlete, and as I call it, raising a boy child.
What's your relationship like? I mean, you're a single mom.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's got to be really hard raising a 12-year-old boy
in New York City.
In New York City.
Yeah.
And with a job like yours, which is a very demanding job. I just found out it's more demanding than the title even sounds.
It sounds, yeah.
So how on earth do you do this?
You know, from the time he was a really little boy, there was something that was very important to me. I knew, because of the pace at which I work, the demands, and the amount of travel that I had to do, I knew that it was important to sort of get him ingrained into the culture of what I was doing. So he's always involved in what I'm doing.
Right.
So he understands when I have to work late. He knows why. He knows what's going on. He knows where I am. So that has helped a lot.
He has a relationship to it. It isn't some strange, mysterious thing that to be frightened of because you don't know what it is.
Exactly.
All this stuff that you're doing, that it's really smart. I'm hearing it and it's going in, and I hope I'm retaining it. So you're an incredible mom, but you also, with the work that you do for your son, you must be like a big superstar for him. I mean, it's a pretty cool job to have your mom be the Senior VP of A&R at Sony, right? I mean, there's some pretty...
You would think.
Right? Am I right or not? For a 12-year-old boy, I would think that the perks might be kind of interesting.
They are. They definitely are. I'll tell you some of the things that he gets to do, and then I'll tell you about his temperament, which is different than what you might think with all of this. So you know, he certainly even in office he encounters like some pretty cool things. Like you never know when there's going to be an artist there that he's a fan of. Since he was really small, we've always, because his dad is in the music industry and in his own right has done extremely well in the music business, and so we've always taught him to not flaunt these privileges that he has, and so he's very humble.
So you're managing it incredibly well, and you've got he's very much your son, and you're very much the mother, but there is a friendship there.
There is.
And that's nice to have both, if you can.
It really is. The challenge is reminding yourself when to be which version. Because being the friend becomes really necessary, especially as he's going into adolescence and trying to organize in my head even how to have the conversation about girls. You know, and even we had a conversation where I had to ask him, what does he consider having a girlfriend? And when he said, oh, just somebody that I talked to on the phone, I was like, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, okay, we're not there yet.
Right. Thank you so much, Madeline, for being here today.
Thank you.
I got so much out of this. I know everybody else got so much out of this.
I hope so.
It was really such a pleasure.
I love the show, and I've now seen some episodes, and I hope that I can give as much as I've been getting from watching.
You most certainly did. There's a lot of really great stuff that you talked about today.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very, very much. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Mommy in Chief. Join us next time when we chat with Monique Jackson about raising 5 boys and being a celebrity publicist. For more information on today's episode, please log on to our website, madamenoir.com/mommyinchief. And you can like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter @Madam Noir. And you can find me on Twitter @Karyn, Karyn_Parsons, or at sweetblackberry.org. Thanks. We also encourage you to check out our new parenting sister site, mommynoir.com,